My NB Miata is still broken. I actually broke it a little bit more. Today's video, we're gonna be fixing that. All right, so what happened? How did I break this thing even more than it already currently is? Well, you see, my friend just bought himself a Miata and he needed some help diagnosing what was going on with his. So we took the cam angle sensor off of my car, and when we did that, I snapped the bolt inside the valve cover. Thankfully, I have another valve cover that I bought 2 years ago at Miatas at the Gap. You're not gonna like it. You're gonna hate it. You guys are gonna hate it so much. You're gonna hate it so much, you're probably gonna delete this channel. You're not gonna delete this channel. You're probably gonna unfollow this channel. Currently, it will not drive because there's no cam angle sensor. I do have an oil leak from the valve cover gasket that I installed last time. That's because I didn't torque it properly. So this time I'm gonna make sure that I torque everything down properly in the sequence that Mazda intended for it to be torqued down in. All right, so I guess I've explained pretty much all that I need to. Let's go ahead and start working on this thing. First things first, I do kind of want to fix this area up a little bit. I would like to have a little bit of an outdoor editing area for me, as well as a kind of a workbench that I can use as well. So I'm gonna be kind of transforming this table. I have my dad cutting a piece of board for me. That way I can use this as a table. So let's go ahead and get started on kind of moving this area around a little bit. So yeah. All right, I guess it's not too much moving around that I did, but it gives me a little bit more of a work area so I can stand right here and kind of work on stuff right there, which you'll see later. But this is my toolbox, and this is what I grab stuff out of every time I need a tool. And it's disorganized, and there's a lot of stuff in it that needs to be reorganized. So let's do that before we get into what we're really doing today. All right, so I got the table cleaned off and vacuumed up. That looks really good. This also looks really good. Got my bolt holders there, which I have never used before. I did put an EBC sticker right there. I should probably burn that off, but I just put it there, so whatever. Anyways, now everything here does look pretty good. I do have torque wrenches. I know I've gotten a comment about that in the past. I do have torque wrenches, and I will use them now that everything is cleaned up and I know where they are. In these drawers, I mean, got my smaller sockets. Just kind of a bunch of junk, honestly. Yeah, everything is pretty cleaned up. Hopefully things are more efficient now. Let's go ahead and start on what today's video is about. Oh my God, it f***ing stinks like pee. I hope these don't snap off. Does that just slide off like that? Is that supposed to do that? It's not. It's really not. That's also not on properly. Who put stuff back on this car last? All right, so I actually see some parts that need to be swapped over from this valve cover to this one behind it. So let's go ahead and remove, we're gonna start on the top and remove these two brackets right here, and then there's a few more, and then the oil cap as well. And there's the baffling underneath that we have to get to, but we're gonna start up top with these two first. Okay. Why, Mazda, is that a star bit? Oh. Why, Mazda? Why did we have to do that? This right here is the entire reason I have to do this. Not that I'm mad. This looks, honestly, it looks awful. This looks a lot better, but I'm just not sure how you guys are going to react to a red valve cover on a completely stock car. I know it looks like it might be rice, but I think it's going to look cool once I kind of explain why I'm doing this, but just stay tuned. Hold tight. Hold your horses. Or your cats. Whatever animal you prefer. All right, now I guess we can go ahead and flip this over. So the reason that I have to work on the other side of this is because I do not have the baffling in the new valve cover, so I gotta remove it from this one, unfortunately, but shouldn't be too difficult, so let's go ahead and do that. Why does this side look better? This side is what? Exhaust side? Yeah, this is exhaust side, this is intake side. I feel like this one should have less of this in it. I don't know, I'm not mechanically inclined. I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, I don't even know what this is, to be honest. Like, baffling? Like, I'm pretty baffled that I'm working on this right now. Oh, I did it. I pulled it out. I didn't catch it on camera because I'm stupid, but I pulled it out. I mean, look, it's not the best, but I got it out. Cool. I'm gonna clean that up a little bit before I put it back in the new one, but always good to rinse your sensors with water before you put them back into the engine. Okay. Got what I needed. Let's go ahead and finish this install. All right. Oh my God, Permatex. Come on, guys. By the way, I did 5 minutes of research, and this is what the internet said is the best to use. It is oil resistant, so I assume that I agree with that. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest, you guys, I graduated high school with a final GPA of 1.8, so I have no idea what I'm doing. This is not a how-to, and if you follow it as such, I really don't know what to tell you. Never done this before. I watched one video, and I think that I'm just the best at it, so let's go ahead. Oh, it's gotta squeeze all the way out. God, this is gonna look so bad. Why do they make this out of a metal can? Like, it should not be this hard to compress it. Please don't flame me in the comments. I know that this is a truly terrible technique, but yeah, there's not really much else that I can do because I just don't know what I'm doing. I think I did an okay job. This is my first ever RTV job. I guess we don't need this anymore, which thank God, because I did not want to use that. God! A literal chunk. I love when I do stuff correctly. Cool, so we got it on there. It looks, honestly, I think it needs some black couplers. I've got some pretty unfortunate news. We have a little friend that is living in here, and he's got an even, I don't even know, where did he get all of this stuff from? And I'm just a little afraid to lift it up, so. And there's also some good old droppings in the corner. Oh God, I don't wanna do this. Oh, this all over the place. Oh, my perfect cover, dude. This thing is so hard to find. Probably why it smells so bad in the car. Oh my God, that is rough. I mean, this is just not the state that I want to see this car in. I'm gonna move it to my driveway. Let's see if it starts with everything I did to it. I think I hooked everything back up properly, but we shall see. I forgot, I need to pull a relay first so that way it can crank. All right, let's go ahead and try to move this thing into the driveway. All right, you guys, that is gonna be it for today's video. Things kind of ran a lot longer than I wanted them to initially with the valve cover job. I've never done one before properly, and I really wanted to take my time with it because I don't want to have to do it again in the future. In the next video, we will be addressing the current rat problem that I have, as well as going over every single issue with this car and everything that it needs to get it back to its once former glory. Now, if you guys are interested in anything behind the scenes, go ahead and follow me over on my Instagram. I'll link that down below in the description. Go ahead and check it out. Now, I am going to be creating some merch for this channel as well. Make sure you check that out below as well. Now, with all of that stuff being said, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate all the love and support that I've gotten recently on these past few videos. Make sure you share these with your friends if you enjoy it, and also hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.